Welcome to this week on Cranberry Coast Concerts. We're arriving at your TV screen each week to let you know about what's happening at New England's most unique music festival.
Cranberry Coast Concerts.
Yeah, and we had a concert last weekend, didn't we?
Oh my God, it was so beautiful.
Really?
Yes, it's not because you're my husband, because otherwise, I mean, I am honest. I will tell you if it was,
If it tanked.
But it was so beautiful. Oh my God, the way you play Beethoven.
Well, thank you, my love.
Oh my gosh, and it was so nice because you played the Moonlight Sonata, and there was a full humongous moon,
It
right?
was the supermoon. That's right. It was the biggest moon we'll ever see in a long time. It was gorgeous. And I wanted to thank everyone who attended the concerts in Wareham and Attleboro. We had a great time with you.
Including we had some youngsters, finally.
Some youngsters?
Yeah, some youngsters. Yeah.
People who read that philosophy book?
No, Chico, the kids.
Oh, yes, youngsters. I got it. Okay.
And oh my God, they were so excited. At the ending of the concert, they came and they said, "Oh, I want to play that piece. Oh, that's so beautiful. Where does it come from?" And you see now, parents, how to get your kids to practice? Take them to a concert. There, I rest my case.
That's right. And find some fabulous teachers for them so they get to learn all these wonderful works all on their own. Now, we also want to take a moment to let you, the viewer, know that we greatly value your input.
Oh, yes, we're starting something called fan mail.
Yes, and if you would like to have a message read on the show, please send it to ccc@whipmo.com. Again, ccc@whipmo.com.
Or a snail mail.
Yeah, if you still mail things through the postal system these days.
Oh, my goodness. On C-OWCTV 505 Main Street, Wareham, Massachusetts, 02571.
Now, for those people who speak American, it's care of WCTV, 505 Main Street, Wareham, Massachusetts, 02571.
Okay, well, if you had to say that like that.
Yes. Now, as a matter of fact, you know what's interesting? Speaking about interesting names, interesting composers.
Yes, Kirk.
This week, we have found an interesting piece of music. Actually, some interesting pieces of music by an unknown composer.
Of this guy. Yeah.
We've never heard of this composer before.
Yeah.
Recently, our good friend, Mr. Mike Dewart, found us some music by this composer, and his name was A. Schmoll.
A. Schmoll, you said?
Yes, A. Schmoll.
A. Schmoll.
Let's see what he wrote, shall we?
Yes.
Let's open this book up here. Oh, look at that. A. Schmoll wrote the Farandole.
The Farandole?
Yes, the Farandole by A. Schmoll.
Oh, wow.
I wonder what else he wrote. Oh, look at this. It's The Mocking Echo by A. Schmoll.
Hey, it's a very nice piece, too.
We have to play that someday. The Mocking Echo, Mocking Echo, Mocking Echo by A. Schmoll. What else did he do? Oh my goodness, this was The Shepherd's Repose.
Well, I thought it might have been the Shepherd's Farandole.
No, that was the other piece, The Farandole by A. Schmoll.
Oh.
But in The Shepherd's Repose, I wonder what he was thinking. Do you think he was thinking, I wish somebody had named me something other than A. Schmoll?
Well, maybe he went in the prairie and found some sheeps.
Let's see what else he wrote here in this book. Oh my goodness, it's the March of the Recruits. I wonder if he had a relative named B.A., because then he could go out and say, hey, B.A. Schmoll, please.
B.A. Schmoll.
B.A. Schmoll. Who wrote the Farandole?
A. Schmoll.
A. Schmoll wrote the Farandole.
Oh, come on.
Here's another one, Spring Thoughts.
Spring Thoughts.
Maybe I should say that better. Spring Thoughts.
La Primavera.
Aha. And you know something? I bet you occasionally, maybe even in the spring, his family got mad at him, and they probably said, man, you are the biggest A. Schmoll I've ever seen.
Oh, my goodness. Well, you know, I gotta tell you, H-mall in Spanish will be ashmol.
Ashmole?
Ah, ashmol.
Well, one of these days we're going to have to dip into this book by A. Schmoll and see what he sounds like. Until then,
I like the farandol.
that's right, you might want to just go look on YouTube because we found a couple of performances by A. Schmoll.
Yes. Hey, Kirk. So what about, what's new in the CCC? What's going on?
Oh my goodness, we have so many things going on here. And hey, we have a special guest today. Would you like to introduce him?
Oh, yes. This is my favorite. This is Bernie. He's our musical mascot. He comes everywhere with us.
Hey, how you doing there, Marilyn?
Oh, how you doing, Bernie? My goodness, you have so many stuff with you.
I'm just fabulous today. And I got my CCC Season 8 Cranberry Coast Concert season ticket with me. Look, I'm gonna rise up here. Whoa. Look at that, I can levitate. I'm so cool. This is something that you can buy if you want to go to all the concerts, especially the one coming up with the Shepherd Sisters. We're going to talk to them. Oh, they're lovely ladies, and they play and sing so beautifully. I cannot wait.
Hey, Bernie, behave yourself there. I know you can be very rambunctious.
Well,
You know?
yeah, that's right, Bernie. You be cool, man, because you know something? If you misbehave, you're not going to be able to see the Shepherd Sisters.
And, you know, as you can tell, I mean, all those pins. Where did you get those pins, Bernie?
Well, I travel all over the world with y'all. Y'all know that, but the people out there in TV land don't know that I get a pin everywhere in the world that I am, that I'm a good guy. So that's what happens.
Oh, my goodness. So you've been everywhere. I mean, I see some pins from France and San Luis. Oh, my goodness. Dude, you've been everywhere.
I was especially good in France,
Oh, yes. Well, I
where
heard.
the naked ladies dance, or
Oh,
something like that.
hey. This
But
is
it's a
a
beautiful
PG
place.
thingy. Okay.
That's
so-
right. I'm saying PG stuff. There you go. So we got other things to talk about, though, too. And I want to talk about one of my favorite things in the whole wide world, which is Camp CCC. And if our friend Mr. Steve Ruiz could put the brochure on the screen right now, I'll tell y'all all about it. That's right. Here it comes. Oh, that's right. That's such a lovely brochure. Well, it begins on July 8th for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 whole weeks, Monday through Friday. Then 1 week off, then 2 more weeks beginning on July 29th. There's so many camp activities.
Oh, I know you're going to be one busy Bernie during those 2 weeks, those 4 weeks.
That's right. I'm going to be a
Yes.
monster bear running around having fun with all the kids. We're going to play all kinds of musical games, and people are going to sing and do all kinds of wonderful, wonderful things.
Now, Bernie, if they want to have information about the registration forms and even for scholarships application, what number should they call?
Well, they're going to have to look at the brochure, which is coming up right now. And for information, registration forms, and need-based scholarship applications, they can print this brochure you're seeing on your TV, but if you're not quite that digitally inclined, you can call Michelle Boland at Music of the Bay, 508-759-2214. And that's at your screen right now, 508-759-2214. Or you can email ccc@whipmo.com.
Wow, it's going to be so much fun. You know, I think we're going to have a lot of guest stars that are going to be singing, playing the piano, and doing a lot of things too in the camp. And how old the kids have to be? Do you remember?
Well, I believe they're 7 to 14.
7
but
to 14.
let's
Wow.
ask Bernie again about who's going to be at camp. Bernie,
Yeah, who's going to be in the camp, Bernie?
well, we got our camp director, Ms. Michelle Boland. We got Kat Jones, who's going to be doing some drumming. And, oh, my goodness, our special guest artist who is on today's program, the lovely soprano, Ms. Jessica Schlosser. Oh, my goodness, she sings, she's lovely, you just can't miss her. She's coming up this weekend, but I know that Kirk and Marilyn, y'all going to say some really good things about her today, aren't you?
Oh, I know, and I know she has a liking to you.
Yeah, well,
watch
Bernie,
you
well,
with her.
thank you for that great announcement about camp, but I'd like to also announce something that's going to be happening for outstanding young artists aged
Yes.
12 through 25. There's a broad range of possibilities there for you. You can audition for our Outstanding Young Artist concert July 11th in Attleboro. and July 12th in Onset. Both of those auditions are at 4 p.m. and coincidentally, the audition in Attleboro is happening on the same day as the Shepherd Sisters concert there. So kids, you can come and audition and you can stick around and hear this wonderful performance.
Yeah, they can go get a little bite, come back, and enjoy a beautiful concert.
Right.
So see you there.
And that concert will be at Murray Unitarian Universalist Church, 505 North Main Street. And the other audition is going to be on the Onset Campgrounds at the Chapel 339 Onset Avenue.
And make sure you can call us at 508-491-8888.
508-491-8888. And also, Marilyn, could you say a few other things too about, we also have a little wish list for Cranberry Coast concerts.
Yes, yes. You see, it's very hard for us to do everything, and we're really looking for some volunteers to help us. So if you would like to find out more about our festival, by the way, you can go to www.facebook.com/CCC Festival.
Perfect, perfect.
Yeah, there.
And we need volunteers. We also are looking for the right kind of sponsors and advertisers who want to get the word out through our concert program to support all this wonderful art that's going to be happening this summer. And by the way, Marilyn, I understand that you're playing a very important role in this weekend's performance with Ms. Schlosser. I hear that you're presenting the world premiere of a new work. Could you tell us about it?
This is a piece that he will always be our teacher, you know, for me, always my teacher, W.A. Matthew. And he wrote variations based on the poet Speaks, which comes from the Kinderszenen. Now, you know, the coolest thing, well, Kinderszenen, I should say is the scenes of childhood. And, you know, I didn't know this, but when Schumann was writing this thing, he wrote actually 30 of them.
30
but
whole
he
wow.
only picked 13, and the poet Speaks is number 13.
So
and you know, I love those pieces, because in those pieces you have Trammerai, and oh my God, I'll never ever ever forget when Horwitz played it. For all of you pianists, or young pianists that never heard of Horwitz, you should look him up on the YouTube, because oh my goodness, the way he played Trammerai. I remember I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, took a little shot of coffee, you know, café espresso, the Cuban coffee, and I sat and I watched the whole thing. Nowadays you can see it on YouTube, you know. So.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful pieces. And so the piece that you're going to be playing was based upon The Poet Speaks, and Matthew wrote some variations on that. I remember you said you wanted to say something else about Schumann's inspirations.
Actually, when he wrote these pieces, he wanted it to be for the child inside of one, you know, of each one of us. And it's not intended for the little kids to play it, because they are really tricky, especially
pieces,
very musical. You have to really, really understand what you're playing. And but when he first wrote them and he sent them to Clara Schumann, she said, oh my goodness, she said she wanted it to be for only the two of them, because it was so personal, and she could really see the child inside Robert, you know. So I just think those two were just beautiful.
Well, I tell you what,
So
Marilyn,
romantic.
could you bring this little piece to life for us
Yeah,
today?
I can play the theme, because then I will be premiering, you know, I will be premiering it in the concert.
Wonderful. So
Yes.
right now, we'd like you to enjoy Marilyn Morales performing The Poet Speaks. Nice job, Marilyn.
Thank you, Kirk.
And we'll be hearing the variations that Matthew wrote with this lovely subject by Schumann at this weekend's concert.
Now, I've been talking a lot about Robert and Clara, but you should say a little thing, something about W.A. Matthew.
Yes.
What is the W stands for?
Well, W.A. Matthew, William Alaudine Matthew, or as his friends call him, Al, is a wonderful composer in Sebastopol, California. And Marilyn and I have had the privilege and pleasure of getting to know him very well. He's written some other music for us to perform, and which we've recorded. And he was a student of Easley Blackwood and Terry Riley. He wrote for the Stan Kenton Big Band. He also recorded a piece on Windham Hill Records with Bobby McFerrin. He's a brilliant composer, and we're pretty thrilled that after you record this solo work written for you, it's going to be going with a piece that we recorded for him last year called 5 Poems, 4 Hands.
That was so much fun. That piece is so intense. It's so beautiful. You know, he actually wrote that piece for me, the solo piece.
Yes, he
so
did.
I feel really, really unbelievably honored, you know, to play this piece. So I think I'm going to call him, and when I'm playing it, play the little thing in the phone.
Yes,
But
we could do that.
yeah,
we
that
have
would
the
be so cool.
technology.
Yeah.
Well, also, too, do you want to mention who is going to be actually the main star of the program this weekend?
Is Jessica Schlosser. And she will be singing everything from classical pieces to romantic pieces. Oh, she has such a beautiful voice.
Yes, and she's singing Mozart, she's singing jazz pieces, pop pieces, and by the way, we need to tell our viewers that she was the 2011 and 2012 Outstanding Young Artist for Cranberry Coast Concerts, so it's with no small amount of pride that we present her. Also, Ms. Schlosser is going to be one of the fine staff members at Camp CCC.
Oh, Bernie, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he's going to be one happy
Bernie,
bear.
say a couple things about Ms. Schlosser, could you, pal? Oh, Jessica, how do I love thee? Let me count the ways. 100, 140, 11, 43. Get down with your bad self, Miss Schlosser. I cannot wait to see you this weekend. I'll be in the front row. You can count on that.
Oh, I bet. And I know that she sings La Vie en Rose, and every time she sings it, I can tell that Bernie gets very, very emotional.
Well, as a matter of fact, why don't we hear a piece by the lovely young Miss Schlosser? This was in a tape performance from last season of Cranberry Coast Concert.
was marvelous. I really love how she sang that song.
I can't wait to hear Jessica this weekend. And folks, remember, when you come to the concert with children age 5 to 17, they are admitted to the concert absolutely free with your paid admission. Let me say this one more time. They're going to get into the concert absolutely free. So please bring your kids to the concert and come and bring all your friends. And next week, what's happening next week on Cranberry Coast Concerts?
Oh my goodness, I can hardly wait. It's going to be Suzanne Shepard and Lisa Hagley, and they're going to bring the most magnificent show. I can hardly wait. I saw them last year, and I'm telling you, those two are unbelievable.
Wonderful.
They kick butt.
And the two sisters will be performing a wide variety of music for piano and voice, including...
Yes, especially because Suzanne is a composer. And yes, you know, we women rule.
Yes, so you won't want to miss that.
Yes.
Now, folks, we have to say goodbye, but before we do, we're going to leave you with a preview from our upcoming rock and roll night at Stonebridge Bistro, located at 5 East Boulevard in Onset this Friday night.
We will be there for a couple of sets starting at 9 p.m.
Right, and this is following Main Street Madness on Main Street in Wareham. So after that, you know, have fun in Wareham and then come and enjoy some songs you know and a whole lot of fun.
Sing with us and have a great time.
That's right, and then you can rest up for Jessica's concert on Saturday in Onset at 4 p.m., Sunday in Attleboro at 4 p.m.
Yes.
Here we go.
It right this time.
Let's go.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, way down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way, way back in the Evergreens, in a little log cabin made of earth and wood, there lived a boy named Johnny B. Good. He never used to read or write so well, but he could play the guitar just like a ringing a bell. Go, go! Go, Johnny, go, 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 go, go! Johnny be good. He used to carry his guitar in a gunny sack, sitting long hours by the railroad track. The old engineer singing in the shade, strumming to the sound that the drivers made. He said, someday, Johnny, you will be our man, singing Johnny be good tonight. Go, 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 go! Go, Johnny, 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 go, go, go! Johnny be good.
Yeah.
Kirk and Marilyn have left the building.